So I have a friend who is upset about a guy that claims that he really cares about her. He slept with her and then just ghosted her for like 2 weeks while she's going through a really hard time. One of the text messages that she sent me, she said, well, I know he cares about me. And I'm like, but he doesn't though. He's indifferent towards you. So what happens whenever someone puts another person in this position, it's kind of like he views her as like the garbage man. Say I'm on my way to work and I go outside and my garbage man is there and I'm like, cool, like my garbage man is picking up my trash. That's awesome. I am not emotionally invested in my garbage man. This is a very one-sided relationship, and I view that person as my garbage man. I do not sit and think about the garbage man's feelings. They're just there to do a job. They are there to fill a role, and it is a one-sided role. I do nothing for my garbage man. And it's not that I don't care about my garbage man, because if my garbage man was like bleeding out on my lawn, of course I would actually like stop and help him. But the thing is that he's just the garbage man. Whenever the garbage man leaves and I head on to work, I never think about the garbage man again. The same is true in situations like this. It's not that they don't care about you, it's that they're indifferent to you. So it's like there's 1% of them that's a human that's like, oh, okay, well, if you're in my line of sight, I will put in some effort as needed to care, like if you're bleeding out or you're crying in front of me or something, right? Like if my garbage man started crying, but it would be a nuisance. Realistically, if you're on your way to work and your garbage man starts crying and wants all of your attention and wants you to check up on them throughout the day, you'd be like, I'm not gonna do that. Think about it this way. I never think about my garbage man except whenever I see them, they're in my line of sight, or whenever my garbage man stops picking up the trash. What women will do is they will pull away and they will disappear. And that is whenever these guys will reach out to them and be like, oh my gosh, I need your attention, whatever, blah, 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 and they try to get you back. It's the same thing with the garbage man. I don't think about the garbage man. I don't care about that garbage man. I don't invest energy into the garbage man unless the garbage man stops showing up and doing their job. It's because men view women in this 2D view. They don't view them as a whole human. Like, I rarely think about the wholeness of my garbage man. I don't think about his childhood trauma. I don't wonder if he was up at 3 o'clock in the morning last night. I definitely wouldn't have answered a phone call from him at 3 o'clock in the morning. Do you know what I mean? It's this 2D person. That person is the garbage man, not John Smith. Not John Smith, who has fears and likes cherry Coke. I am indifferent to that person. It's not that I don't view them as like a human body, but not as a whole human. Does that make sense? He doesn't care about you as a whole human. He doesn't actually view you as a whole human. If you are with somebody who is just using you for sex, they view you in a neutral way. They don't care who is coming in to pick up the garbage. They just need somebody to do it. So you are not special. It doesn't matter which garbage man comes to my house. I just need somebody to come and pick up my garbage. So it's the same thing.